All right, guys, we're gonna grill my meat. It's thick ones, too. Read instructions before lighting. Open lid during lighting. If ignition does not occur, 5 seconds, turn off the knobs. Wait 5 minutes. So maybe I just turn them all on first. Oh, I need to turn on the gas. Okay, gas is on. Fear, it unlocked. That smells really strong. What if it blows up? So I'm gonna be honest, I love the grill, but I don't cook on it very much because it's scary to me. Dealing with fire and dealing with an exploding possible propane tank on the bottom, that freaks me out. My heart's in my asshole, but we did it. It's on. We are conquering fears today because normally I make people come over to my house and grill for me. But I'm a big girl, I can't always do that. We're gonna make some steak and then chicken, bison sirloin, and then a chicken breast. And fun fact, I hate the word breast, so I would rather use boobie. I also hate the word penis. So, a lot of you guys are just buying meat and you think it doesn't matter. For men, you guys talk about the quality of meat that you would stick your meat in. It's the same thing. You guys need to have standards for the meat that you buy and put in your body because it's the same thing. So a lot of you guys ask where I get my meats. I get my meats from Whole Foods and Publix mainly, sometimes Target, but I typically just look for a couple specific things when I'm choosing meat. For one, what's the size and the width? No, just kidding. So I'm looking for organic foods that aren't processed and don't have steroids injected into them, no hormones, because our bodies are not meant to break those down. So choose simple and clean, and your body's gonna feel a lot better. Now let's talk about different fat percentages of meat. So chicken breast is gonna be leaner than chicken thighs. Sirloins, tenderloins are gonna be leaner than like a porterhouse, right? So based on your macros, if you're tracking your macros, if your fats are lower, you can choose your meats based on the macros that you have. So I'm choosing a sirloin and a chicken breast because my fats are not that high. If you don't need to watch your fats, then eat whatever the fuck you want. But if you do, think about the cuts of meat because you can plan those according to your macros. I'm gonna open this hoe. Open sesame, open wide for me, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right, we season both sides of our meat. You see that? That's important. Season. You hear that sizzle? Fuck yeah, bitch. We're gonna let that cook on both sides because we're not a nasty hoe and we're gonna eat raw meat. That'd be insane. Salmonella? When you guys are seasoning your foods, you guys are consuming unnecessary calories for no reason. It's pissing me off. I season with herbs, spices. I don't do a lot of pre-mixed things just because a lot of them have fake shit. They have preservatives, they have all these things that cause bloating and water weight and all the things. I don't like that. You can make your own spices. You can choose 0-calorie spices. You can choose organic spices and you'll be way happier. There's salt, pepper, garlic on the steak and then a poultry blend that is pre-mixed, but it's all organic and it's only just spices, no additives, fillers, or anything like that. So 0-calorie on both of those. I'm short, so I can sit wherever I want, whenever I want. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's talk about building a balanced plate. Holy fuck, the bottoms of my feet are really dirty. So let's say you don't want to track your macros, you don't want to weigh out your food. I get it, it's time consuming, it's annoying as fuck. I do it just because it helps me know that I'm getting everything that I need and I'm not eyeballing, I'd rather be precise. But maybe you're not like that, which is completely fine. The way to look at your plate and know that you are eating the right amounts of everything: palm, protein; thumb, fat; fist, carbs. And just keep in mind, your portion sizes are going to change based on if you're a man or a woman. Men have bigger hands. It works. Gotta get down, got to flip my meat. Holy fuck, I'm doing so good. Look at that. Fucking chef boy are me. So we already talked about my meal prep. There's a whole episode on it. If you didn't watch it, maybe go watch that first to know how I eat, how I cook everything. But it's super easy to just change up the way that you cook things to make your food more entertaining and more enjoyable. The grill, you can get so creative. You can cook your carbs, you can cook your meats, clearly. That's what a grill is mainly used for, is meats. But I cook potatoes, asparagus, green beans, peppers, pineapple. You can grill some pineapple, throw that on your fucking meat. Use your mind, use your brain, get creative. And honestly, sometimes the grill is just faster and easier anyway, especially if you need to cook a bunch of meat. He doesn't like meat all over the place, you know? They look so good. Look at my steak. Beautiful. I want more grill marks. I'm gonna be so honest, I have a pet peeve. If you call me and I don't answer, don't keep calling me. If you do that shit, I will not call you back for days. Just because if I'm doing something, it means that I can't answer. I promise I will answer if I can. Or maybe I don't want to talk to you. So you calling me multiple times, add into my fire for whatever reason I don't want to talk to you. So don't do it. Everything's so hard. It's gonna explode. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're good. We're safe. My house is just full of protein, and I'm not talking about men.
What?
I love protein. Protein is my favorite thing to hit. Protein is the easiest thing for me to hit, but that's actually something that a lot of my clients struggle with, is hitting their protein goals, which I understand because some people just don't crave meat like I do, but my body craves meat. It loves it, the way that it feels, the way that it,
Hey, yo!
I love meat. So it's easy for me. If you struggle with getting in your protein intake, drinks like these can help you a ton. This one is a genius idea by Bucked Up. It's carbonated protein, so it's literally like an energy drink. So if you don't like the chalky, the desserty type protein drinks and like they're too thick or you don't want to mix it with milk, I get it. Try these instead. My code works on this too, code Caleigh, 20% off. But they're so good and it's literally an energy drink. There's 20 grams of protein, 100 calories, 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of sugar, and 0 carbs. So, are we sure we're not gonna blow up? Positive. Okay. All right, we're gonna go in and cut these hoes. I'm gonna show you guys I can grill. I'm just scared of it. I really don't need these. Like, I would actually pinch a nipple. Does it look pink? Yeah, we did good. I think I could have done a little less. I like them a little less done, but they also sat for a minute. So next time we'll do them a little less, but I think that's pretty good. Taste test. Fire. Taste test. I'm gonna feed you. Open.
Open.
You missed the biggest burp of my life. That came from my butthole up, I think. Like, it was so big and there was a lot of power behind it and Chris missed it, but tragic. He's trying to save me from the weirdos that like it. No hate. Now we're gonna go give my dogs a bath, and yes, I said plural dogs because I have a story to tell you and I have another dog now. And they smell like shit. So we're gonna fix that issue. Bellas and Bentley. Okay. Don't come in, you dirty hoes. Nope. Hi. 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 Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so before you guys are mean to Bentley because he has little eczema patches, that's what I call them. He has a skin condition because he was malnourished and kind of unhealthy, wasn't getting the vitamins that he needed, so he has little rashes on him. They're gonna go away with proper nutrition and some time. But for right now, we just have to give him oatmeal baths, and that's what she gets too, because she has sensitive skin. I kind of like the dogs that aren't perfect. I like my dogs to have a little bit of character built into them, you know? So we're gonna give him a bath and give her a bath, and they smell like shit, as I'm smelling like him too. about Bentley. Yeah, you. Lay down, lay down, lay down. We're working on basic manners. He has none. Bentley is a rescue. I picked him up from the shelter yesterday. And Bella needed a friend. I wanted another dog. So that's what we did. And they're besties. Their energy matches perfectly. And they vibe all the time. And they don't stop playing, ever. Which, I don't know if mom was ready for, but this is also what mom wanted. I'm super happy about it. I just want my baby to be happy. And now I got 2 babies that are super happy. So, Bentley is an absolute amazing dog. He struggles with knowing basic manners, like he kind of nibbles. It's not hard, it's a little much. He takes you out from the knees and he definitely makes his presence known, for sure. I think he's also gonna have separation anxiety. He's kind of clingy, which I personally don't mind. He's so cute. All right, guys, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Questions from Instagram. If I don't answer your questions this time, I'll maybe get to it if they aren't pertaining what size are your boobs or what size shoe do I wear, can I see your feet? Those things, no. If I had 3 wishes, what would they be? Honestly, I'm not really the wishing type. If I want something, I manifest, I make a plan, then I work towards it. But I do think that my biggest dream in life overall is just having a family, kids, husband that's loving and just a good, solid family unit. All right, next question. Am I single? Yes, I am single. Do you think guys are intimidated by you? I don't think this just goes for men. I think it goes for anybody. I do feel like it's intimidating to be around somebody that doesn't allow limiting thoughts to control them. I think it's more of a confidence thing if you're intimidated by somebody that is doing something, because I'm actually a really nice person. I don't care what you do. If you're happy, you live your life, you don't bother anybody, you bring a light into the world, you aren't a negative person, why wouldn't I like you, you know? If somebody's intimidated by me, I think it's more their confidence is lacking or they're not happy with where they are. I don't think that I'm naturally an intimidating person, but maybe I'm a bitch, who knows? I'm dealing with a heartbreak right now and I feel lost. Do you have any advice? I've been single for 3 years, and before that, I was in a relationship that ultimately it had to end because it was time to end, but I wouldn't be where I am today without him and how he helped me with my mental space and how I view myself. Ultimately, it wasn't a relationship that was supposed to last, and there was positives and negatives, and there was toxicity that came out of that because if you're not with the right person, there's gonna be that, maybe on both sides even. So I have been single for 3 years. After that, I was like, who the fuck am I? What do I like to do? What do I like to eat? I always chose what I wanted to eat based off of what he wanted, or we went and did fun things based on what he wanted. I didn't know myself anymore. You're gonna feel lost because you found yourself and your happiness through somebody else, and to an extent that's natural and that's healthy. You also have to find yourself again, and you need to just spend time alone. Focus on you, focus on a goal that you have and work towards it. Put your energy into something healthy, create a distraction, and you're gonna realize you don't find yourself missing the old because you've created a whole new you with different wants. So focus on you and you won't feel lost. You're welcome. Okay, next question. Would you ever level up to a Raptor R? Honestly, I think Raptors just feel cheap. Ford in general feels cheap to me. Like, I like to get in a vehicle or have something and it just feels thick and nice and heavy duty in my hands. You know what I'm saying? I get into a Raptor, a Bronco, anything Ford, and I don't like it. And I love Ram, and I will say Jeep is a Dodge product, and Ram separated from Dodge. We won't get into that, but Jeeps even feel cheap to me. There's a quality of a vehicle that I want, and I think a Raptor feels like that. And also, they don't look as good to me. The body style just isn't for me, so no. How do you keep such a positive and structured demeanor? Well, thank you, first off. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't feel like I have a structured demeanor. What I do is I wake up and I have structure and I have a routine every single day. I get up, I make my bed, I brush my teeth, I feed my dogs, I take a shower, I get ready, I get to work, I go to the gym. I have a very structured life, and I'm very type A, so maybe that has something to do with it, but mentally, inside, I'm a fucking chaotic mess. But can we get a drink? No.
No, what do you mean no? I'm starving here.
How old are you? 25. What size are your boobs? What size your dick? They look good though. I did. My guy did really good. I know. How tall am I? I am 5'1". Maybe 5'2" with the right sneakers on, and maybe like 5'6" with my big heels on. So I have this book if I'm ever feeling overwhelmed or just like burnout, because I do struggle with the feeling of being burnout and feeling exhausted and all the things. I don't just do social media. I have a bunch of businesses and I have a big team that I talk to every single day. I'm so grateful for them, but it is draining and I do have the need to perform at a high level all the time. So it is a lot, and to be on camera a lot, it's a lot. But sometimes I struggle with being burnt out and I just need a break, or I need something to ignite a fire where it's just like, fuck how you feel and just start grinding again. And the book is Relentless by Tim Grover. It's written by Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade. He worked with Charles Barkley and Will Chamberlain, just to name a few. But he was their personal trainer, and he doesn't just train them physically, he trains them mentally and talks about limitations and how to get rid of those limitations and create success for yourself, even when you don't believe in yourself. So it's a book that I've read like 10 times, but it helps me be able to lock in and kind of shut out the noise and the thoughts that I'm having that are negative or like overwhelming. Because at the end of the day, if you are thinking the negative, if you are feeling the negative and allowing it to bring you down, how's the universe supposed to work for you? How are you supposed to manifest? So if I feel like that, I read it again and it kind of brings me out of it. And it's very much like a tough love, suck it up, little bitch mentality. So if you are watching my Instagram videos or you're hearing what I say in my workouts, it's because that stuff plays into more than just my work life and my gym life. It's how I live my life. And that's one reason why if I could go to dinner with any celebrity, it would be Kobe Bryant. We've talked about this in a previous video before. It's because of the way that he manifests, the way that he moves. It's not just on the court, it's how he was a father and how he moved in his business, how he's just successful overall. I really respect that. So if you can't hold yourself to a standard in the gym, how are you going to do that for your family or in a business? So if you're someone that's just struggling to lock in on what you really want for yourself, or honestly, you're not going to be offended easily, you should probably read the book. It's definitely not the cookie cutter, like, it's okay, honey type of book. It's more like either you want it or you don't, either lock in or don't. Do you want success or not? If you're soft or you're easily offended, you may get pissed off by the book. So don't read it. And if you do read it and you absolutely hate it, don't hate me, I'm trying to help. Tim Grover, Relentless, that's what I'm reading. I read it all the time. And yeah, it's really fucking good. So if you guys are here and you're listening to this, because who knows what I'm even fucking saying, you might as well tap the subscribe, like, and comment, because I would love it so much. And I post videos every single week. So I hope you guys have the bestest day ever. And if you have any more questions, go to my Instagram. That's where we're pulling questions from. And we'll keep answering questions as the videos progress. So have the bestest day ever. And if you haven't gotten a dog and you've been thinking about getting a dog, go to a shelter, because there's so many. And I was literally crying walking through, because there's so many dogs that need loving homes and cuddles and eating chicken off your plate, you know, like that vibe. Go to a shelter. Okay, bye.